Good morning, everybody. Am I live?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Good morning. I'll be your MC today. This is Robert Clifton, and welcome to morning devotion, morning prayer vigil. Let's start by greeting our parents, two parents. Yep. Mbe, pero. And I'll recite our family pledge. One, Chinigujwin, Vigajun, Chansimu, Jinshimago, May Hopenwa, when we are noon Samu, Tango, Look once in Havasu, and say Humanda. Number one, our family, the owner of Trinaguk, pledges to seek our original homeland and build the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven, the original ideal of creation by sentiment to love. And let's go to prayer this morning. I'd like to call on Charlotte. Can you offer the prayer, please?
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Please join me in prayer. Good morning, heavenly parents. Good morning, true parents, all descent and all our ancestors in the spiritual world. We are so grateful for this privilege and the new day you gave to us. We are here as a family, brothers and sisters united, to invite you to be with us and give us a new direction, give us a new guidance, which will help us to keep continuing supporting your providence, supporting through Mother this time. We are so grateful for this special time of Cheon and Guk and Cheon Shim, which we are connected direct to you and our beloved true Father in the spiritual world. Heavenly parents, we pray that this day may be a wonderful day, which we are ready to open our heart, our mind to receive your word, to receive this food which make our spiritual body to grow. Heavenly parents, thank you for our brothers and sisters who are united here in Zoom and YouTube and other who will watch this recording later. We want to all together we can really reunite in that level of being called your children and try to make our effort to do our best to change our lifestyle so we can really reflect your personality. Thank you, Heavenly Parent, to be with each one of us at this time. And I offer our brother who will, or sister who will share your word this morning. Please inspire the person, and we can be able to be really connected to what will be shared this morning. I pray and offer this moment, special this small humble prayer in my name, Charlotte, Kilwa Center family. I choose.
Thank you very much, Charlotte. And good morning, everybody. Again, welcome this morning. Thank you for coming to our vigil. Let's begin with some stretches this morning. So let's shake ourselves out, wake up. Okay. And let's start with reach for the sky. Put your hands together. Stretch. And down. Let's do some head rolls. One, two, three, four, five. The other way. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, let's now stretch our arms to the left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now body rotation to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's now stretch our arms out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about let's put your legs up, your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And last 10 seconds, you just stretch whatever you like to stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Thank you very much. Everybody's wide awake, ready to go this morning. So at this point, we'll go into our breakout rooms and share our points of gratitude with each other. See you back in about 7 minutes.
Thank
Hey, welcome back, everybody. You guys had a great breakouts, your people that you met. We had a wonderful session with two of our ladies from New York. And I'd like to call on maybe first Michelle to share with us her words of gratitude. Michelle?
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I was sharing with Dr. Bibi that I'm deeply grateful for the Shambo great work at Belvedere. I was able to, my spiritual daughter for the first time came to this great work. She has accepted our true parents, and she came for the first Shambo great work. And she, as we were starting the ceremony, the Cheon session in the morning, she saw the waves of absolute good spirit and angels filling the tent and going to everyone. She described it as a multitude of light going, flying everywhere in the tent, and filling everyone with light. That's what she experienced and shared with me afterwards. And she felt amazing, so much grace. Thank you. This is my testimony this morning.
Thank you, Michelle. Yes, I think spirit world is all around us, whether we realize or not. I'm really happy that your spiritual daughter has such an experience, her first time, right?
Yes.
And also I'd like to invite Therese Stewart to share with us her words of gratitude. Stewart, are you there?
I said, I'm very grateful to be able to get on, though I get impatient with my computer. It took me 50 minutes to get on this morning, but nevertheless, my health is, when it finally comes through, it's worth it because of the wonderful instruction and inspiration that we receive each day. And I didn't realize when I first gave my testimony that you, Robert, Dr. Beebe, were going to be the presenter this the next 8 days, and so I'm very happy about that. Yeah, and I am grateful that I can still do public transportation and get to places I need to go, and gives me an opportunity to witness to younger people usually, and I had a good experience with a person from the Seventh-day Adventist Church yesterday. So that's my gratitude for today.
Thank you, Mrs. Stewart. You are such inspiration to all of us. You're still so active and out there meeting people. So thank you very much. Remember you from our days at UTS.
Thank you.
So at this point, I'm not the person doing the reflection in the morning. I'm the MC today, but I'd like to invite now Barbara Robertson, who will be sharing with us these next 8 days, her reflections on Mother's Words. So, Barbara.
Morning, everybody. Okay, let's read. Then in October, we launched the IAPP chapters for Central America and South America in Costa Rica and Paraguay, respectively. Following those events, people gathered in Zambia in early November for the South and East Africa Regional IAPP inauguration. In the North climes, autumn was already well underway, but in parts of Africa, IAPP attendees had to endure sweltering heat. Still, we focused on our peace ideology and in the end resolved to find ways to cleanse our painful history and work together. The final IAPP event took place in Japan and the United States. In Japan, people were nervous about how many government officials would attend. These concerns were allayed when more than 200 Japanese leaders and allies, including 63 incumbent parliamentarians, attended the grand event. Regardless of political beliefs and cultural differences, they gathered without hesitation with the will to build a world of peace. In my remarks to the Japanese parliamentarians and key leaders, I conveyed my longing for peace and proposed a path by which to achieve it. They received my words with one heart. Our final 2016 rally took place in Washington, D.C. The choice of venue for this IAPP conference, which was the culmination of all previous efforts, was very important. In the end, members of the United States Senate offered the Kennedy Caucus Room, one of the Senate's most prestigious and historic rooms, as the event's location. I was told by the Senate sponsors, there are many rooms available for the launching ceremony. However, in view of this meeting's importance to us, we will prepare the Kennedy Caucus Room. Oh, morning. Yeah, so this morning, when Mother's talking about the launch of the International Association for Parliamentaries for Peace, and as remember, Dr. Ward read yesterday that the theme of the conference was addressing the critical challenges of our time, the role of governments, civil societies, and faith-based organizations. So when I think about Mother's theme, the role of governments and civil societies and faith-based organizations, I realize, it's actually everyone has a role. So, mothers could just, go from group to group to group and say your role and your role and your role, because we all have a role in addressing the critical challenges of our time. And yesterday, my son Ryan, he came home with a can of air. You can shoot air to clean your keyboard or whatever, right? So he said, I had to show my ID to buy this can of air. Yeah. And we were discussing, because I guess, also you have to show ID now to buy canned whipped cream, because somehow, I don't know what kids do with that, but they use it to get high, And, I said, well, I guess that'll really work. Somehow showing an ID is going to solve the problem, and, a little sarcastically. And he said, yeah, I guess they want to just be able to say they're doing something about this problem. And then we were talking about, well, yeah, people want to say they're doing something to fix the problem, but people don't really want to address the core, the root problem, which is the real question is, why are kids so desperate to check out? Why are they going to such extreme measures to not be here, to feel something other than what they're feeling? And of course, that has to do with family breakdown, and because that's the core problem, right? And that people are not getting the love that they need. And I was on Mother's Day selling flowers. Thought I would retire from selling flowers, but maybe I will always sell flowers. And so this man comes up and he buys 4 dozens, young man, maybe not even 30, could have been 30, but not much older than that. He bought 4 dozen red roses. And I said, oh, you have a lot of mothers in your life. And I'm thinking, mom and grandma and auntie and sister, He says, I have 8 children. And I said, oh, you have 8 children. How many moms? 7 moms, and it's not about, how much, even in the regular mother, father family, because we all have so many, we all come with baggage, we all come with painful histories. It's so hard for kids to get a full download of God's love. But you complicated it with one dad, and he's got 8 kids spread across town with 7 different moms. And just think about, wow, how hard it is for those kids to get like a full download of love, and they're going to be out there trying to buy canned air. Yeah. And, Mother's talking about the sweltering heat in Africa, and that even though there was this heat, we focused on the peace ideology. And it just reminds me about true parents' character. And true parents, despite the weather, despite hardship, despite any distractions, they're always focused, on the goal. And I remember when Reverend Dunkley 1.0 was here before he went to Asia and came back. I was in East Garden. He was sharing about, keep your eye on the ball. There's lots of problems, there's lots of issues, but we really have to keep our eye on true parents and keep our eye on the central issue, right? Because otherwise we just are otherwise we're the people making rules like show your ID for canned air, which it's not really going to get us where we need to go. Mother says that they resolve to find a way to cleanse our painful histories by working together, and to work together to cleanse our painful histories, to find ways. There's so much in that, like we're thinking about this conference and about them, but Mother's never just talking to this big group of government officials, right? But she's talking to all of us, right? We all have painful histories. I have a painful history. Robert has a painful history. Teresa has a painful history. Whatever that is, whether we come from families with addiction, or whether our mother died when we were young, or, whatever, whether there was anger in our family, we all have those painful histories. We all come from something. And then, can we resolve to work together to cleanse our painful histories? Can we, because we all deserve all the gentleness in the world, and we all deserve compassion, and we all should also offer that gentleness and that compassion to others. And we're kind of called to give compassion. But sometimes we have the attitude like, oh, well, you need to get over your stuff, right? Rather than like, we're in it together. Or we live in a world where we're encouraged to get rid of toxic people, and just not associate people with painful histories, not associate with people who have real struggles. And of course, we need to we do need to keep healthy boundaries around things like addiction and things like that. But true parents are calling us to work together, to recognize that we're all in this together. And that it's only that in working together that the whole history is going to be, healed. Yeah, and Mother uses the word resolve because it is so difficult. We really do have to have a strong sense of resolve, a resolve to work together, a resolve to support each other, a resolve to lean in and not give up in the cleansing of the history in the past. And most of I work as a chaplain in a hospital. And last week I had a very challenging visit with a patient who said, I lived a very wild life. And I asked him if it was worth it. And he said, not really. And he said over and over again, I have many regrets. And he's Catholic, so the priest had already come and given him the forgiveness for his sins and the anointing. He only has a few months to live. And there was no one that could, in the 1 hour I spent with him, I tried to help him kind of face some of the things he did and see if he could, feel remorse or, so he could forgive himself. It was so challenging, and I just thought, wow, when you really hear the words, resolve the painful histories, and you see someone's history and how difficult it is to make amends, let alone, he can't make amends. He has 3 months. He doesn't have, and just to really realize how important this work is when you see someone who's afraid to die because of the judgment that they will face. Yeah. And Mother talks about longing for peace. And a heavenly parent and true parents, they're longing for peace. And the importance of also having that longing heart, that at the core of our being, we're longing for peace. And so I guess my final key phrase is the importance of facing the critical challenges of our time with one heart, longing for peace, working together to resolve our painful histories. Thank you for letting me share.
Thank you, Barbara. Such a deep reflection this morning. I'm making it very personal. I think all of us have, have experiences in the past and things that maybe we regret, but we have to keep our eyes on the ball and keep our connection with the true parents, God, and we can help one another to elevate ourselves, reach out to others also day by day. So thank you also for your work as a chaplain. It's not easy facing these situations day by day, but thank you so much. You're really there for God and for parents. So at this point, maybe we can go to our breakout rooms once again and share with each other the reflection that we have. We'll be back in 6 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. You guys had a great breakouts with one another. Due to time, we're just going to go to the teaching one. If you have any points you'd like to share, please go to the chat and share any questions you'd like to give to one another. And I'd just like to pass it on out to Pastor,
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning. I thank you, Dr. Bibi, leading the MC. I just asked the 5:58, 2 minutes before starting 6 a.m. But oh my gosh, I couldn't find the MC. Oh, then Yastaka said Dr. Bibi volunteers to do the MC 2 weeks ago. Then I called him. Thank you very much. So, we need an MC. If you feel called MC once every 2 months, please let us know. Let me know. And yes, June 6th. So today is the last day of the third 40-day special devotional period. Prayer point for the safety of the true parents and the true family. For a victorious entrance into the Cheon-il Sanctum in Cheonwon-gun, to successfully witness to new people, especially young people, and for real church growth. For the unification of North and South Korea and a heavenly unified Korea. To overcome all crises affecting our world and to realize a heavenly unified world. Okay. So today, continue, we have a prayer vigil. So tonight, mainly we talk about the finance situation and the building repair situation, our church building. But everybody welcome from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And yes, so we have a father that this is actually our target next 2 weeks to invite in the people. We have 53 family group. So we hope all 53 family group to join this festival. And we are preparing the children's playground, playtime, showing us preparing that and bouncy castle and for the young adult sports and game. And also the culture festival. I hope each ethnic group they can present their culture performances and the culture food. And I said, that on the flyer we start from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So 4 p.m. but we change 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. because 1 hour we have to clean up until 4 p.m. The service start from 11 a.m. They need to some setups, but already many booths I believe are already set up. You can come 10 a.m. then just enjoy the nature. It will be sunny day, so please just enjoy the park and the nature. And the service start at 11 a.m. And next Monday and Tuesday we have 24th HLC National anniversary. And we changed the program. We received the new update program. So Monday, mainly we talk about the blessing. Reverend Avanati, they sharing their blessing activities and the testimonies, and Reverend Dunkley sharing about the cosmic level blessing next year. And the Tuesday morning, that's kind of the free time, and they said, discuss with the Northeast region, and if you like to go to the sightseeing, go sightseeing, enjoy the Atlanta, Georgia, or some other activities. That mainly, that's open hours morning, and 2 p.m. next generation gathering, and 3 p.m. is anniversary celebration. Uh, uh, for the 24th, and please start with me. Again, this time also we like to, mainly Reverend Dankuri would like to share heart of the mother and next year's blessing. And we know that our outcome will be when pastors come back from anniversary, they can start blessing activities in their church. So that is our actually the goal. So yeah, if you are interested, I think still the registration will be registration online already do yesterday, but I think still you can try if you like to come. It's still open, I believe. So, and starting today, we have young adult members have a workshop at the Clifton Church next 4 days. And last day, Sunday, they will join to our Sunday service. Okay, brothers and sisters, please join me in prayer. Heavenly Parent and true parents, we truly grateful you love us all the time, every day, and you with me every day. When Moses asked you, how can I share who you are? God told Moses, tell people, I am that I am. I am Alpha and Omega. But God, you are heavenly parent. You truly want to say to Moses, I am your father. Or I am your parent. Tell people I am parents. But he didn't sharing like that until Jesus come. First time Jesus called God my father. That's why Jesus is a begotten son. Because he's the only one called God my father. How much God you feel joy when your children call you father. And since Jesus, many Christian people they call you heavenly parent and pray. Now true mother said that is also motherly heart. God is heavenly parent. Starting true mother, we will recognize God is heavenly parent, and we like to share to the world God is heavenly parent, and we are children of God. To really think about the heart of God in this world, 8 billion people. Consider about how much God has a pain, how much God truly want to us to unite each other, help each other as a children, as a siblings, one family. Only blessed families, only guidance by true parents. We truly think about the heart of God. That's why blessed families have important responsibility and role for God's viewpoint and true parents' viewpoint. Reverend Dankuri is sharing, we need a Messiah. We need a true father and true mother. Same time, true parents need us, holding us. That's why true parents call us, you are the heavenly tribal Messiah. And you can do my role. I cannot go to meet all blessed families by themselves, but you can do it. Meet people, representative of true parents, and share the heart of God, heart of love, God's love. Heavenly parents, I truly appreciate you for us. I'm here in America, and I'm focusing to do what I can do. I pray before this. My name, Tsushita Kino, Blessed Central Family. Thank you.
Okay, let's join them in unison prayer. Unmute yourselves.
Loving Heavenly Parents,
Heavenly parents and true parents,
Good morning, Heavenly Parents.
감사합니다.
to offer our hearts
Good day.
to you. So we will of this
we want to pray
We want to
our life.
be the people who can work together to
To
solve all the painful histories of the past.
be able to
It is how
be able to
I'm reminded of the song.
painful histories of all
parents
the
just to be and to pray for
love that is
Following of the song.
every year to pray for
issues of all the
directement ou alors à travers particulièrement
And collectively,
changer notre maintenant que nous avons fait beaucoup de pratiques, nous avons compris comment c'est pour l'activité.
thank you.
Thank you so much this morning, joining in to our morning prayer vigil. And I wish everybody a great day today. And we'll see you again tomorrow. God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Bibi.
Thank you, Dr.
You.
B. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Happy
Thank
Thursday,
you.
everybody.
Dr.
you,
B,
Chaplain.
thank
Thank you,
you.
Barbara.
See you
Nice to
tomorrow.
meet you. Good
Thank
morning.
you, Barbara.
Thank
Thank
Tom
you.
said
See you,
hi.
Thank you
Charlotte.
for
See you
chatting. Thank
tomorrow.
you. Hi,
Lovely to see you.
Reverend
Morning,
Clean.
Oh, you're
Reverend
so
Green.
pretty.
Good
See you tomorrow.
morning. Good morning, Reverend Green.